effective. I have 5 best-selling instructionals on BJJ Fanatics at GregHamiltonBJJ.com. I think they always have like a 50% off sale. But also on my 6 I released on the MachadoMethod.com or .net, I think. And that one I think is only 49 bucks instead of 100 bucks because it's still marked down. So this whole system has got like 8 to 10 hours of content. So if you really want to learn the actual system here, that's a great way to go about it. A lot of it is recorded, but I was able to record it like in real detail there. So it's on MachadoMethod.net, and you know Coach Larry can help you out and all that. But I have everything recorded. So the concept of this is the following: when you're in the guard, you think that they're either going to be centered, okay? On my left side, you see this arm lock. But what happens if they keep their head down on the right side, okay? Once they get the trap, because they shouldn't be able to pull this arm out. So he's posturing here, okay? I'd rather break his posture, keep his posture, and as he's posturing now, get it right there while his elbow's still bent, versus before he straightens it and he's got this exit right here, because then I have to go back to it and feed it here. I can get it here. If he didn't grab, I'm gonna grab the wrist. If he grabbed, yeah, and he starts posturing up, then I get the deadbolt here, lift it, bring it here. But he realizes that he's now, if he gets shifted over to that other side, okay, then he potentially is exposed to an arm lock. So he stays on my right side, okay? So go back. So what I'm gonna do is, and you can feel as you're moving it here, that their head's down, and I can't get outside of his kind of center line of his body. So now he's on the outside, and I'm gonna get to my side here, okay? So what I'm doing, this is kind of like a side guard with the arm trap. He still, the same concepts apply. In order for him to remove this arm, he has to weave it under, but my elbow's tight, okay? And I want his elbow on the mat. So if you look, his elbow's on the mat in the V of that hip, okay? So all I'm gonna do is, I'm here, his posture's broken. Oftentimes, okay, and I want my knees high and pinching, so I'm breaking his posture, and I want my hand to be breaking his posture out on his head too. Usually they're not gonna just sit here, they'll wanna posture up, so you gotta kinda hang on them, okay? But if he postures up, if you look at the way that he's pushing himself, he's not pushing himself up, he's pushing himself more at an angle, okay? So if he pushes himself here, okay, he doesn't really feel that this arm's threatened, but now this arm is already extended. In order for him to push, he's gotta create some kind of a step so it can bend and he can push it up. So usually they go to my shoulder to push. So yeah, right there. So now you can push. You can't do a push-up if your arms are straight. So as I see him here, he's gonna push himself this way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be here, and you set up that arm lock because he's moving from right side to left side, okay? So for you guys, you're here, okay? You go 1, 2, 3, and I'm here, okay? And I'm kind of messing with that arm and I'm pulling it in. Yeah, you see how, yeah. So usually what happens here is he's getting more towards the center, and I'm just showing you concepts and strategy. I'm leaving him an escape between my left elbow and my left knee, okay? But I'm pulling his elbow. He doesn't want that. So usually he's gonna pull it back, yeah, right there, because now he can posture up, and they usually find that escape with the head right there, because it just makes sense, okay? Because I'm here and I'm giving him the opportunity to escape. I'm not like preventing him from posturing up. I want him to pop his head up, and then you finish the arm like this, okay? So just to show you guys, but let's say he doesn't. He stays on the right side. So 1, 2, he stays on the right side, he keeps his head down here, okay? And you break the posture, grab his fist right here, and then look up. It's basically a key lock from the from the closed guard, okay? I still have his arm trapped, I have everything, okay? So we're here, he's not moving up. He may be trying a little bit here, but he feels here, my elbow's tight, because my elbow has to be on the mat. I can't let, because the escape is under my elbow. I'm gonna grab his fist, okay? And I'm gonna twist to the right as my hand lifts his arm here. I don't want to do this because his arm essentially straightens, even though I can still finish the arm lock that leg, okay? You have a key lock, you twist, okay? And you pinch, and you notice my guard is crossed, my left feet are crossed, again, okay? Right or left over right, body leg, this would be the more head leg. Grab the fist, pull it up. Keep the knees high, okay? Okay, going to go, so you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if he's defending it, that's fine. And start pulling it, they'll pull it back. And then you're here, and see how I'm driving him to the mat? Nice and gently, the hand is here. I'm gonna pull it up and twist, okay? If this is loose and you pull, they'll posture up. Oops, sorry. No, fine. But then you have an arm lock. So you have to, yeah, and it's still trapped. I trapped it and I kept the trap. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that not a horrible angle there, dude? 1, 2, nice and high. Grab the hand. I'm gonna like lift my shoulder off the mat and pull very gently. And finish. All right, let's try that. Move it all the way to the right. 1, 2, 3. Then you move it. We'll do a break in about 20 minutes.
Yeah. You're not doing it. No, dude. Every move.